Hello, my friends. Today we are going to read this book called Ish by Peter H. Reynolds. Raymond loved to draw. Anytime, anything, anywhere. One day, Raymond was drawing a vase of flowers. His brother Leon leaned over his shoulder. Leon burst out laughing. "What is that?" he asked. Raymond could not even answer. He just crumpled up the drawing and threw it across the room. Leon's laughter haunted Raymond. He kept trying to make his drawings look right, but they never did. After many months and many crumpled sheets of paper, Raymond put his pencil down. "I'm done." Marisol, his sister, was watching him. "What do you want?" he snapped. "I was watching you draw," she said. Raymond sneered. "I'm not drawing. Go away." Marisol ran away, but not before picking up a crumpled sheet of paper. "Hey, come back here with that." Raymond raced after Marisol up the hall and into her room. He was about to yell, but fell silent when he saw his sister's walls. He stared at the crumpled gallery. "This one is one of my favorites," Marisol said, pointing. "That was supposed to be a vase of flowers," Raymond said, "but it doesn't look like one." "Well, it looks vase-ish," she exclaimed. "Vase-ish?" Raymond looked closer. Then he studied the other drawings on the wall and began to see them in a whole new way. "They do look ish," he said. Raymond felt light and energized. Thinking ishly allowed his ideas to flow freely. He began to draw what he felt, loose lines, quickly springing out without worry. Raymond once again drew and drew the world around him. Making an ish drawing felt wonderful. He filled his journals. Tree-ish, house-ish, boat-ish, afternoon-ish, fish-ish, and sun-ish. So these are drawings that don't look exactly like what these things look like, but they look sort of like what they look like. They look ish. Raymond realized he could draw ish feelings too. Peace-ish, silly-ish, and excited-ish. His ish art inspired ish writing. He wasn't sure if he was writing poems, but he knew they were poem-ish. So I'll read this one right here. Ponder, pond, ponder, dream yonder. Pond, pond, yond, yond. Gleam, wander. Raymond. One spring morning, Raymond had a wonderful feeling. It was a feeling that even ish words and ish drawings could not capture. He decided not to capture it. Instead, he simply savored it. And Raymond lived ishly ever after. All right, my friends, now that we've read this book, Ish, we learned that you can draw things that don't have to look exactly like what those things looked like. So sometimes when we draw stuff, it doesn't always look realistic. So it doesn't always look exactly what that object or that person or that thing looks like, but it looks ish. It looks close to what that thing might look like. So here's what I want you to do today. So grab a pencil or some crayons and whatever else you want to draw with today. I'm going to start with a black crayon and a piece of paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some different things-ish on my paper. So what you can do is you can split your paper into different sections. So I'm going to do that by drawing lines. I'm going to use a ruler just as a straight edge. And somewhere in the middle of the paper, I'm going to draw a straight line across. Just like that. So find the middle of your paper up and down, and then go to one side of it, put the ruler there, and draw a line down. And then on the other side of the middle, we're going to draw another straight line down. And the sections don't have to be exactly the same size. Mine aren't completely the same size. These ones are more skinny and small over here, then these ones are a little bit bigger. That's okay. As long as you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So I'm going to decide some different things that I want to draw ishly. So I might write cat, so C-A-T with the little dash mark, and write ish, I-S-H. And then here I might put happy, which is H-A-P-P-Y, ish. And then you can come up with the other ones too, the other ones that you want to draw. So I'll start and kind of show you what I mean. So I'm going to draw a cat-ish. So I'm going to draw a cat how I see a cat, how I like to draw cats. So I'll start with its head and its ears, and then draw the bottom of its head, and then draw kind of where the cat's shoulders would be in the cat's tail over here. And I can color in my drawing. So I'm just drawing a cat how I see a cat. It doesn't have to look like a realistic cat. It's a cat-ish. Be a cat. So that's my cat-ish. So now I'm going to try to draw happy-ish. So what happy looks like for me. So I think yellow is a really happy color. So I'm just going to fill in a lot of this with yellow, because yellow is a color that makes me happy. And then I'm going to draw some smiley faces. This one's winking. Just different things that show happiness. And then I'm going to draw some little swirly lines, because I think swirls look really happy too. So this is happy-ish to me. Your happy-ish might look different than mine, but they don't all have to look the same because they're just ish. Okay, so then you can decide what you want to draw ish in the other sections of your paper. All right, my friends, once you have finished your ish drawings, don't forget to take a picture if you can and fill out the Google form so that I know that you completed this lesson. Have fun, my friends.